Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be applications you can apply to your life and a little more in depth about the chapter. We are in 1 Samuel 14, verses 1 through 52. Now, Jonathan had faith in God to save him, and God did save Israel that day. Now, when things seem out of control, when it feels like we have lost everything, sometimes we feel like the whole world is against us. And God is so much bigger than the problems that we face. And there's no limits to God's power or His resources. And we see that God will love you and God will help you. You just have to have your faith in Him and Him alone. And the Philistines were disfigured and they turned among one another. And from what the Israel saw, the men just melted away. And this is the same for us. Our problems can just melt away when we give them to God and we let Him handle them. Now, Saul had allowed his own glory and his own pride to take over him. The men had won this great battle, and Saul had told them, "You cannot eat anything until evening, or you will be cursed. You will die." Now, how much better would it have been for the men to have enjoyed the spoils, the food that was there, to be able to eat and then to rest after this great slaughter? And Saul also was not even worried about anyone else other than himself. Saul had said that whoever had sinned would die, even if it was his son Jonathan. And so Saul made a vow, and he didn't even really think about the results of it. He just said what came to mind on an impulse. And then Jonathan, when the lots were cast and it fell on Jonathan, Jonathan said, "I did eat and I will die." So now Jonathan was ready to take his responsibility, the punishment, whatever it was. He did not try to hide it, but he confessed it openly to his father and was willing to take the punishment that came from it. And we should be willing to say when we are wrong as well. Do not let your pride take over you, because it causes more problems. It adds to a difficult situation that you're already facing. And now many times, I know sometimes we want to hide things that we've said, things that we've done, and we hope that no one would see it or hear of it or know about it. But God knows all. So why would you try to hide it from Him? It's always better to come clean up front. And in this case, Jonathan didn't know what the outcome was going to be, but he was willing to take responsibility. And the people saved his life that day. Now, we see that Saul was ready to even kill his son after he made a statement. His pride had gotten the best of him, and he was not willing to say where he made a mistake. He would rather kill his son than to admit that he made a mistake. So we have to stop making excuses for our actions. We have to see ourselves in the light of God. And we have to ask ourselves, when we do something or we say something, would God be pleased with that? If we know He's not going to be pleased with it, then we need to make changes in our lives. And the way of the world the way they view things and the way that God reviews things, they're very opposite. The world says, oh, it's okay. Just move on, forget about it. Let's ignore it and hope it goes away. And that's why the world is in such a mess right now. But God says, commit your life to me and trust God no matter what the outcome is. And in the end, you will have a great reward. May God be with you in everything and in every way.